We should talk about this on camera. JimmyO@JoeBlow.com.
Oh,
okay,
that's cool.
so we're talking. So you would stay home.
That's what I did.
Yeah, there you go. We did that was so natural.
No, I stayed home and I watched it. It was like a sick day home from school, and I got my friend to come over, and we watched Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness all together.
Fuck that, I would stay home from school and call it. I would just slop. I wouldn't go in.
You know.
So what was your favorite?
My favorite was Evil Dead 2, but now I have, like Shiloh, grown a love for Evil Dead 1 because it's sincere and it's trying to be real. It's just funny.
They're all pretty brilliant. They're all pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
What about you guys? I mean, how did one? Okay. One.
Yeah, one. I mean, for me, like, horror stuff is just a little bit too much for me. And Bruce Campbell's is incredible. Like, his persona is so large. I mean, it's one of a kind. Literally, that man stands alone on the top of the world.
He's pretty amazing.
But for me, like, the movies that I sort of enjoy, I like the first one's like sincerity and earnestness and sort of like heart, you know? And the second one shows up and it's so large.
Yeah.
So for me, the first one, and making this movie, which is sort of in vein with the first one and being a little bit more realistic, that's what I dig, yeah.
It's got a little bit too. What about you? I gotta say, what you do to yourself in this movie is just so sad.
Yeah, isn't it? It's pretty awful.
Yeah,
but amazing.
Yeah. Well, which is your favorite film, or were you an Evil Dead fan?
I still haven't seen it. Can you believe it?
You haven't seen Evil Dead?
I haven't. I
you
know.
You need to be in this world.
I know. Well, I made a conscious decision not to watch it. I wasn't familiar with it when I auditioned, and then when I got it, they very much told us that we were doing something different and making our own thing, and not to. Just do our own thing with it. So I didn't watch it on purpose, and I'm gonna watch it now. I just haven't got around to it.
Yeah, well, there's a film festival which I'm hosting.
Oh, there is?
Westwood Village.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know about it? You
no,
know about
when
it?
is this?
You guys should. It's April 4th. You guys should come out.
Yeah,
it's
playing
amazing.
all 4 movies.
Yeah, and we have tons of people from the cast.
Great.
Ted Raimi is going to be there. Scotty Spiegel, who wrote Evil Dead 2, is going to be there. The ladies of the Evil Dead. The thing about this movie and what I liked about it is that the fact it does go back to the original. It does go back to the horror, and it kind of adds that whole clean and sober aspect, which was really cool. How did you guys prepare for this? Did you rehearse it, or were you just thrown in?
No, we did some good rehearsals. Like, Fede really knew his whole world, and he wrote it with Rodo, so he knew everything, and he definitely knew how to talk, too. He would tell us every little detail of what he had created and why. So it was good to rehearse with him. He wanted to give us that time together to, like, be friends, be real friends.
Yeah. What's your favorite moment after living in this world? Starting with you.
In the movie?
Yeah.
In our movie?
Yeah.
My favorite moment? My goodness. My favorite moment is probably like burying her alive, like and like setting these things up and like shot. You know, I mean that's just cool. Like I dug that. You know, but the moment that I didn't see during filming was their bathroom extravaganza. And that was completely mind-blowing and terrible and lovely all at once.
You know what my favorite moment is, actually? I swear to God, I didn't think that this was anything in the script, and even when we shot it. But when she shoots you with the shotgun, you just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I even didn't think it was going to happen. I was like blown away, like, oh, she really did it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe it. Because it just doesn't seem like it should happen. All along, she's been just his sister, so it's like, it's really terrible when it happens.
Yeah.
Sadly, we have to end it. I want to hear your favorite
Yeah.
moment.
Go real quick.
Well, quickly, besides mine, my moment would be the blood rain stuff. The whole end
beautiful.
act. I mean, I wasn't there for any of the filming of that.
And it
so
looked
that was
gorgeous
really cool
too,
to see.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.